good afternoon and good evening whenever and wherever you and welcome back to the beta platform as we return towards the Dulkadir. And well, I am going to try and change a little bit the laws because, well, we're getting so much money. I do not need the nobles to pay so much taxes. In fact, I would like to get more levies. Hence, I have looked at my council. My council actually is quite pleased with me. I have 3 people that love me, and 1 man that is willing to, well, for only 500 bucks, join my side. Oh, I will call on your council support, good sir, and I will ask the noble levies to change to my side. Except that now we have somebody who locked up my physician. Let's do this, man. Ah, oh, darn it, he is not on my side. Can I buy your favor? Yes, and call in council support immediately, otherwise my law will not pass. That was very, very annoying. Yes, I indeed was trying to get, well, the Russians to see once again that Zoroastrian is the one and only true man, but unfortunately... Shiva? Why doesn't he, why didn't he have that, to be honest? I don't know, but alright. Anyways, that we, well, we wanted to make them see. Whoa! You are an extremely good man, but... apparently... you lacked to make any children, had no wife whatsoever? Well, that's interesting. No, decline. I am not gonna do that. What are ballots on noble obligation laws? They have passed. You know what? Sickness and death awaits us all. Stop pestering me. Why? Because if she dies... ah, darn it, well, I shall compensate for him. That we could marry off our son to our quick girl, which would have been just fine. No longer Chancellor, alright. Well, let's see who needs to be on the council and isn't. Man, he's horrible. He is horrible stat-wise. But he needs to be on the council. And he won't be there for long. And I'm not using my Chancellor much anyways. It's more or less, it's more and more has become a, well, an honorary title. Kazin III, the weak of Mesopotamia. 20% chance of getting stressed and 20% of getting rough. I really should try a different focus. Let's go for family. I won't give up. Yes, you will, because you stopped using the hunting focus. What the hell? I don't see why I should marry you out, and you've also stopped with the requests. Apparently you already found out actually about it. Found a different wife, yeah. There you go. I will adopt his ideas. Ooh, my daughter is pregnant, but I do not entirely believe it. No, you cannot have my quick daughter. Nope. I don't care. I should compensate him for a job well done. Dysentery. Hold on. What's going on here? The passion between Yamilech, is that my true wife? Yes. And myself was still there, only slumbering beneath our skins and easily reawakened by a lover's touch. It was hot, fierce, wonderful lovemakings, such as we used to have. It was exhilarating. There's a 10% chance I'd die. Heart could not take the excitement. Nope, I live. Actually, I haven't even become lustful. Well, I do hope that my wife got pregnant from that lovemaking. I mean, if I have 10% chance to die, I also hope there's at least a good chance that we get a baby, otherwise, yeesh. The Kid Bagoy has a revolt. Alright. Kyrgyz was... actually, no, it's Mongolia! I can see the border here. Mongolia has expanded here in the north. And now it's split Kyrgyz in twain. Awkward situation over there. Besides, I just realized, I don't need my holy order anymore over here. You can go up north. And you guys can then go here and protect against the hordes that might invade again. Now that we control these lands, they are not incredibly well defended. Oh dear lord, when are you going to create better holdings here? I've pumped a lot of money into this. I'm not gonna put in more prestige. I can place this to a large market city. And I might... No, it's training grounds level 2, it's not training grounds level 1. You are a feudal vassal, but you've put your capital over here, so perhaps that's why you... I have no idea, or has it perhaps to do with new administration? Family first. Apps. Well, if you need to accept. Fine, that's fine. Did I say decline? No, I actually might have hit decline by accident. And there we have a new daughter! Yezaban! There we go, with my daughter. Just realized that this daughter of mine is a rival because I gave her ambitious. Gold, diamonds, ore. More money. More money than I ever will need, because there are also no upgrade to do here. All of them are just fine. I think even the hospitals are just completely finished. We will need construction level 4, I think, in order to build these 2,650 wards, and then we still will have money coming out the wazoo. We really are earning a lot of cash over here. And we're trying to get Quom to improve. Esfahan is already booming. As it is. Yeah, we really need extended wards. We're not even close. Great Holy War for Jerusalem! For mana! There we go. We were waiting on that one. Now, this one, I can assure you that, well, the Catholics are gonna fight back because they are surrounded by Ireland and what have you not. They will have their holy orders coming into this. This will be a fight. This will be a fight for sure. Well, time to gather the armies. Because I definitely will do so. There we go, and with our new obligation law, 8,000 men out of Egypt. I cannot call troops here for some reason. Oh, this problem again. There we go, 50,000. Thank you, and goodbye. We will gather them over here. We will not join the war immediately. Once again, this is the trick that you really should make use of, because it's utterly awesome to do so. That makes it so much easier to gather up a large army. You can call up all your levies and you can join it later. Why? Because it's not your war. Hence, the computer doesn't complain about raised levies. There we go. And, oh, he has made Harar his capital. As you wish. We'll actually stand those down. And if you could call up all your men over here, thank you very much. And I could even call up my domestic, and you know what, why the heck not? Well, actually, let's wait with that. Let's keep that as a separate army. Jerusalem! It's about time that we created our Jerusalem kingdom beneath the Persian Empire. Actually, because we have men that are willing to do this for the faith. Let's go over here. And it will only give us one more vassal, because Negev, well, that is already just... Oh, sorry, Utrecht is already in a vassal, and it's just going to be one king. There we go. Egypt, I think, is in this war. Yeah, Egypt is at least in this war, as is Alania. Well, that's not the largest kingdom in our realm, so I don't believe that that is going to be helping us a lot. Armenia is just too busy, as is Syria. They won't come in, for sure. They're moving away. That's an interesting tactic. My daughter is pregnant, but I was away, I say. Is the army of Samara in this war? Because they are coming to definitely fight that. I think it is. Oh, it's Aro. Samara, yes it is. But we don't have enough men for this fight. Even if I would come around, because I think this is the Holy Order. So, it seems to be mercenaries actually. So even if I would suddenly join, I'm not sure if I can fight that army off. I will take her... I will say that I will handle it on my own, I think. I don't want to become content, that's simply what it is. Oh! Well, for a moment there I suffered attrition, but it is okay now. I'm going to come back into Negev. There we go. Dead, died of pneumonia. Wow, alright. We need to arrange a betrothal for this girl so that Turkestan remains within the family line. How about marrying my grandson? That's kind of dangerous. Son of the Empire, there's another grandson. And they're all they're really a little younger. This is the heir-to-be of the entire empire. I don't really need to marry them Turkestan. Which is the other grandson that I have? That's over here. I mean... Well, arrange a betrothal if you like. You will have to wait 7 years. It's been will be a while, but you will take it, so... And it will stay in the family. Then at least I'm assured of that. Alright. I think I might join already this war. I'm just gonna wait until he's over here, and then I can suddenly strike at him. Doubt besets me. She has loverpox. We know it actually is not ours, but I'm going to say I don't care. Might just like to do it anyways. Yeah, Scotland has joined and Ireland has joined. Ireland is going to be a problem. Because Ireland is huge. No, you can go through there. There we go. Let's find the weak fortresses. That's not even that weak, but... That one is not that well defended. But Jerusalem itself is from the king, and the king has taken out all his troops, so we definitely will go here. We will be very active in this whole Great Holy War. Hire someone to find out still, though. I mean, it wouldn't be logical to... Voila! To not do anything about that. Let's us fight! Hello, Jerusalem! How are you doing? I would say very bad, because we just joined you in a battle and you cannot hold back. That is some destruction of the army, by far. We are not apparently the leader of the siege. That is fine. Let us get the heck out of here before we suffer too much attrition. And unfortunately, Egypt is causing us trouble. Alright, we captured somebody. You have no claims despite being of Mercia. That's annoying. This is the Queen. That is not a bad catch. It's not like superb, but it's not a bad catch. Let's put... Whoa. Oh no, okay, I thought it was 8,000. Yeah, my daughter has been... a hussy. Well, I will tell her about it. I don't know how that would fuel your ambition, darling, but you are unfaithful to Daddy. And Daddy is disappointed. There we go. The Sumanesco Reformation! The ancient Sumanesco religion is proving unable to withstand the onslaught of the cross and the moon. Rather than abandoning the old ways, King Nuit of Rus, as most powerful Fries, has decided to reform the Sumanesco faith. With codified rites, a holy scripture and a strict church hierarchy under a single leader, they hope that the reformed Sumanesco faith is better armed to fight back against the weak and feminine foreign beliefs. They are still barbarians. We have failed, in a sense. Rus apparently has enough of the Sumanesco holy sites. 1, 2... How is it possible? 3 is over here. Could you... 1, 2... 3, it's been a while since I played Sumanesco. I thought the 4th one is over here. No, that's for Norse religions then. Where are your holy sites? How can you reform the faith? You don't own... You don't own this one. I'm not even seeing that as a holy site right now. What the heck? Okay, Sumanesco. This is the one we want. So this is supposedly a holy site. So that should be this church then. But it doesn't state it. How about this one? Why doesn't it show what a holy site is? Now here it stands, it is for Slavic. A holy site. I don't know, how did he reform the Sumanesco faith? What? That makes no sense to me. I'm now clicking on Sumanesco, seeing if that helps, but... Where are the holy sites of Sumanesco? I don't know, but it's kind of annoying because we were trying to get Zoroastrian faith to be accepted over here, and we have Zoroastrian people, but now he can say, you know what? Demand religious conversion, because he would do that for Sumanesco. It's... I don't see how Rus here has 3 holy sites in order to confirm. Change the... He has this one and this one, that's 2. The 3rd one is over here, and he doesn't have it, and I cannot find the other ones. Hold on. Now this doesn't give me sight on where it is, but, well, they are no longer barbarians. Well, he is still old Sumanesco, so we can change him. He gone to the new side. Well, that is a little bit annoying, but, you know, we'll focus on what we need to focus on, and that is, of course, the acquisition, I should say, of Jerusalem. The kingdom, that is. Yeah, you can try and... Ooh, that was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. Let's ransom you, because you're not Zoroastrian or anything, that has no use. Nice battle over there. I assume, though, that I am still by far the greatest participant. No, Marzoban Darius Amara, probably because the battle was considered to be fought by his troops. That is silly. No, it says Janssen. Here, there we go, of the Duke of the Empire. I should be careful about how fast I siege things down. I do need a good lead. Otherwise, these areas will not come to my side. Alright, we have another son. Apparently she did not gone astray. Oh, that's the other one. Still, I haven't heard anything of, Oh. Our great high priestess died, and we have a new one. 6,000 men over here, alright. Oh, and there is Ireland. There is Ireland. Alright, let's see how many troops you're gonna bring. Probably quite a few. So I want my troops here to be ready to aid these guys. smack down that wall. And smack down this wall. Perfect. 8,000 only. That's actually not even that much. Interesting. Let us just... we don't need any... Ooh. Died of cancer. That's not good. By the way, I'm doing dumb here. Can I have myself and some people here in war? Ah, and you are apparently already present, I just don't know where, which is kind of dangerous. Wow, Ireland still has done quite a beauty on me. Jamila! No, we did not find out if she was cheating on us. What I do notice is there's going to be another army here that's going to land. That could be quite big. No, it's rather small, alright. And now my wife is pregnant and doubt besets me. No, my wife and I just recently had an extremely passionate lovemaking session. She will not cheat on me, shall she? Will she? Sorry. There we go. Boom! 99%. And the fact that our son has this as well is kind of good. Get as many commanders to get the trait. Because it will only make them like me better. Grandmaster of the Immortals, yes please get that trait. Get you to get that big bonus to liking me. Oh, and there's another fight. That will be enough. I can tell. It's already enough as it is. 100% with Jerusalem. There are the Sons of Khalifa, a new Finnish holy order as service dedicated to the preservation of the new reformed Humanesco faith. These warriors call themselves the Son of Khalifa, and they are prepared to march into battle against all those who would deny the truth of their faith. Many Finns look upon them as the heroes of their ancient myths, and seem to have no shortage of recruits. Well, what will these barbarians think of next? Sons of Khalifa, in territory that is mainly controlled by a Catholic Humanesco. Yeah, Russ, I'm sorry, but your reformation comes too late in my opinion. I do not know, however, if the Zoroastrian people can stem the tide over here. Yeah, I don't think so, because this guy... Oh no, he's still Zoroastrian. Well, we'll have to see. It's a little too far away from me to have any influence on. Oh. We can already claim victory, you know this, right? Well, I'm not about to let some brave people from Persia die for nothing. There we go. Send in our armies. Finish up this battle. Though I have to be honest, why haven't we claimed victory yet? We have 100%. Oh, Moabat, Mobat. Uh-oh, I have a headache. He insists that I follow his instruction. He thinks I have the flu. Oh no, and he is now an immortal priest. Well, at least I'm glad my physician has got the word of epidemic. We have received news of an epidemic in Mongolia. The information is vague, but word is people are dying like flies, and the fear of this disease is spreading as fast as the affliction itself. Furthermore, the condition is reported irreversible as well as incurable, and the scattered records of the events are worrisome. With no source of evil revealed, people are turning to their gods and on each other to protect themselves from contagion. Many call it the plague. Well, therein comes the dreaded plague, but I think that is going to be for the next episode, because I assume we will soon see. So let's see where it is actually, the dreaded plague. No, that's camp fever. The Black Death. There it is. You are weak, so struggle will give you some chance to survive by the virtue of getting some training. May I know why we haven't claimed victory just yet in this war? We have crushed the opposition. Jerusalem is overtaken. We have 100% more than it. We are ready. Give us victory. Seriously. Claim victory? I feel better. I've lost a headache. Awesome. I guess I'm going to send some people up north. We can add this army to this. Seriously, why haven't we claimed victory just yet? Oh, my son is over here. Voila, resign. The plague approaches. Mobs of new people are arriving in Karklik. Most of the newly arrived are commoners fleeing the plague that has reached Asia just beyond the borders of our realm. Some have lost their whole family, some are trying to protect theirs, and a few are travelers or merchants that had an easier time moving. All of them seem to have witnessed indescribable horrors. Hardly anyone will talk about it at all. The ones that do talk warn others of the coming plague and urge them to stay inside or pack their things and flee. Let the plague come, I say. We have the best hospitals money can buy. Oh dear, it is spreading rather fast. There we go. Roxana! Oh shoot! The Black Death. One more tick and is probably near the capital, and I'm going to have to close the gates. Can I have some explanation though as to why my people... Oh, would you please not stand on top of each other's face? Why we still haven't claimed victory here in Jerusalem? Because, you know, we own everything? Look at that, we own everything. Why haven't we claimed victory? We have more than 100%. But the Black Death is also something that I'm keeping my eyes on. Look at that. This could be a big ass problem. That the Black Death is arriving to us during the Great Holy War, despite the fact that victory should be claimed. I have no idea why he isn't doing it. Uh-oh. Yeah, the plague is right in front of our door. Well, I guess we're gonna shut the gates. Seal it before the Black Death hits our court. And with that I say, I thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.